Are you stuck in a sexless marriage or even a sexless relationship? Well, then this video is for you because I'm going to go through the 5 easy steps that you can take that will change your life for the better. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right. If you're stuck in a sexless marriage, that is terrible, or even a sexless relationship. I can relate. I was married for 20 years and it became a sexless marriage, right? And now I've been single for 2.5 years and I've been on hundreds of first dates. So I've been dating a lot, which is great. And one of the reasons why I decided to create this YouTube channel, because I was like, damn, I have a lot of stories I could tell. Not all positive. Nick, failures, successes, and just to share that with everyone else and to help other men. All right. So when you're in a sexless relationship or a marriage, you feel like a damn doormat. You feel like a beta male. You are just completely being neglected and manipulated all around sex. You've probably found yourself begging for sex, and it's absolutely pathetic, right? As a man, it is pathetic when we have to try to earn sex. And it's also pathetic that a woman will hold that against a man. And yet the man, in more cases than not, is paying all the damn bills. He's paying all the bills. He's not using that as a scare tactic or as a threat to say, well, if you don't give me this, I'm not going to pay the bills. Well, women do that all the time with men, and they hold sex over them, which this is one of the reasons, another reason why I decided to create this channel is to help you guys know how to deal with this when you're in it and know how to prevent it before it even happens. All right. So I'm big on self-improvement and personal development, and I've read hundreds of books over the course of the years. And this video, I'll share these 5 things that I did in terms of when I was in a sexless marriage. All right. Number 1 is accept, and this is the hard part, probably the hardest part, is accepting that things will not change. Ever. They will not. I'm telling you guys. No matter how nice you are, no matter what gifts you get her, no matter what promotion you get, no matter how much more money you make, she's not going to change. So that's number 1. Accept nothing is going to change. Number 2, do not try to have a rational conversation with your partner. Women by nature are not rational. They are emotional. You could put rational facts in front of them and they still will not see it. For example, whenever I've had this shit test in dating where a woman shit tests me and I say, well, that wasn't very nice what you just said. How would you feel if I said that to you? That's a rational response to a comment, right? That is completely out of place. And guess what, guys? 80-90% of the time where I've said that, I've said specifically, hey, that wasn't very nice what you said. How would you like it if I said that to you? The women don't get it. They don't get it. They automatically respond with trying to gaslight me, trying to make it seem like it's my fault of why they called me stupid, which rarely happens, by the way. It has happened, but rarely. Or they've just said something kind of nasty, right? They've just been bitchy and out of place. They've said something kind of nasty, right? And I've called them out on it now. Well, 80-90% of the time, they don't react favorably. They don't take responsibility. They don't accept accountability for what's happened. So I use the cheese slice slap. Okay? The cheese slice slap. That's what I'm calling it. If you guys haven't seen the video where there's babies crying, it's a compilation video. Babies are crying, like crying. Little babies. And the parent takes a cheese slice, like a little cheese slice, out of the wrapper and throws it onto the baby's forehead. And it slaps onto their forehead like this. It doesn't hurt them. But every single time when the baby's crying like a lot, the baby stops crying. The baby's like, what the fuck? Huh? Something just hit my forehead. Huh? It is the funniest fucking thing that I've ever seen. Go check it out. Well, I call it the cheese slice slap. So I do this with women, and that is similar situation. They say something wrong, not wrong. They have bad behavior, right? And they're shit testing me, and it's not cool. Bad behavior. And I say, hey, look, that wasn't very nice. How would you like it if I said that to you? And they're like trying to gaslight me, make it's like my fault, right? Now, cheese slice slap, boom, on the forehead. I don't say anything. I don't hit them. It's not nothing physical. Let me just clarify. Nothing physical did I do to them. I say this, well, obviously the mood's not right or the vibe isn't right. I guess I'll get an Uber home. I'm the cheese slice slap in this context, okay? Don't confuse what I'm saying. The cheese slice slap is you being willing to get up and walk away, is what I'm saying. So you say, hey, look, because she's getting angry at you because you've said, well, if I said that to you, how would you like it? And they're not seeing it. They're trying to make it your fault. And now you say, look, obviously the vibe's off. Maybe I should get you an Uber home, or maybe I should get going and go home, whatever. That's what I mean. It completely just, their brain is like, huh? What do you mean you're getting up and you're going to go leave? That's what I mean. That's the cheese slice slap. It's all of a sudden things click. Now they're rational and they're like, oh, okay, let's have a conversation about this. So number 2 is when you're in a sexless marriage, you cannot have this rational conversation with them. And you need to be very careful with using the cheese slice slap because it's still not going to work. Remember how I said in point number 1, she's still not going to change. All right. So number 3 is do not lash out and get angry. I made this mistake, and I'm not an angry person in general. I'm not I don't physically get angry as well, but I would let my emotions get the best of me sometimes, and I did get angry a few times and vocalize that to her. Did it change anything? No, it didn't change. She didn't change. So that's number 3. Don't lash out. Don't get angry. Number 4, now this is just a personal thing that I have, right? Do not cheat. I get it. I get that there's circumstances that are difficult. I get there's circumstances as well where it's kind of you have this conversation, you try to have this conversation rationally, and maybe it works. Maybe she's like, you know what? I can't give you what you need, so you can go and have some play dates. Maybe it's just a marriage of convenience, right? So what I'm saying is I'm saying do not cheat where it's behind her back and she doesn't agree with you being with anyone else. I think I just don't like cheaters, okay? And that's a big thing to me and I'm going to mention Kevin Samuels for a moment. And I did a video on this, and he was a big proponent on this. And he said, high value men don't cheat. They exercise options, which is total fucking bullshit. I hate the fact that he said that, right? And he said it many, many times in his videos. And I'm like, bro, there's no reason to cheat. That is the worst thing, one of the worst things a man can do. All right. You do it for yourself. You stay honest and moral to yourself, not because of her, but I'm not a fan of anyone cheating in a relationship unless it's been discussed and it's accepted by both parties. So that's number 4. Do not cheat. Number 5, this is a segue into number 5. If you want to cheat, you don't like the sexless marriage, you don't want to accept all these things, then plan your exit, okay? That's what I did. When I had enough, I moved out within 6 weeks. When I planned before the 6 weeks, signed a lease, I knew I was moving in, what that move out date was, and I dropped a bomb on my ex. I said, hey, look, we've had many, many conversations about this. Nothing's changing. I've signed my lease. I'm moving out on January 1st. And boom, 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 boom. These are the things. And this was like 6 weeks out. So just after Christmas, I decided to move out. And so that's just the timing that I chose. And then I started dating. So that's the thing, right? That's what I think about the cheating part, is just to go back to that one, is if it's really that bad and you want to cheat, plan your damn exit and get the hell out of there. All right. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time.